That is right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to play chess while being completely blindfolded. Apparently the regular blindfolded chess are not enough for me and I have decided to try to win 5 levels of Stockfish without being able to see. Have you ever wanted to see how someone tries to understand what is even going on and tries to find a way to escape with the king for a minute? Well, you're in the right place. As you can probably guess, the rules for this challenge are pretty simple. We must win a chess game without being able to see. But to make it a lot harder, I'm gonna try to beat 5 different levels of Stockfish from 1 AI to 5 AI. And just so you know that I have beaten every level of Stockfish legitimately, I'm gonna post the uncut version of games on my second channel, Eagle Andrew Chess Proofs. And that's basically it. Without further ado, let's start one of the hardest challenges I have ever attempted. Chess, but completely blindfolded. One other thing I wanna mention before we start the actual challenge, much like every other challenge I do, I'm gonna add this challenge to the file where I add and rank every single challenge I do. And just like me, you can add your challenges there or you can rank the existing ones. We start the first game with Stockfish playing with the white pieces and we're already confronted with a big problem. I can't really see. To start the game, we need to move any piece, and if you think it's easy to do with the mouse, you are completely wrong. I have tried to find a way to move my mouse perfectly from square to square to move any piece at least once, and that was hard. Eventually I did my first move, f3, but then the other problem came into play. I can't really find out what was the played move. So how we are going to play at least something without able to see? I'll give you one word. Sound. That is the only thing that can actually help me to know the played moves. If you're a chess player, you know what I'm going to do now.
Speech synthesis ready.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, lichess has a sound that keeps me here doing this challenge. Now, after any move, I can hear the algebraic notation of the played move. We beat the challenge. All jokes aside, we still have a major problem. We can't really move our pieces perfectly, and so I found a way to make it as precise as possible. That is right, I'm going to input moves using my voice. That is a recently added function on lichess and it's perfect for this challenge, as the input moves using keyboard is not really useful as I can't really say it. The voice input requires you to hold shift and say the algebraic notation of the move and that is all. Of course there is a human error if I ever so slightly misspell any letter, but I guess that won't be a huge problem for any other games. In the first game there was nothing really interesting as the opponent's AI is not really too high, but I saw the first problems of the voice input, and that is castle. For some stupid reason, when you say castle, the move doesn't really do anything. I have tried short castle, long castle, just regular castle, but nothing was working, even though it is written that it should work. But eventually I found the solution. I just need to say king g1 and the castle is done. However, that is not working with a long castle, which of course won't be a problem in the later games. Eventually I obviously won the game, which means I completed the challenge already and I didn't really struggle too much. Almost. And let's actually put on our where's left, where's right. So now where's shift? Castle. Oh my god, it's doing it again. Oh my god, I forgot something. I'm not recording this shit. Pawn takes d5.
D5.
Oh, no. Queen e7. No.
Queen e7 check.
No. Bishop d4.
Bishop b4.
Are you kidding me? d4. Bishop h6.
Bishop h6 checkmate. Checkmate, white is victorious.
I guess I should try to do the second try with the second level Stockfish right now. The beginning of the game too was exactly the same. I was playing for the white pieces. However, the Stockfish AI and I was bigger, If in the first game the rating of Stockfish was approximately 800 elo, now we are dealing with 1100 elo bot. But if really, it didn't make it too much harder. In fact, I beat this game even faster than the first one. In the end of the first game I had 1 minute left, while in the second game I had all 5. But don't worry, you'll still get your daily portion of human suffering in the later games. And if you think that only AI will change, no. The strategy will change too. I guess the second one will be much harder. Because the first one was just playing shit now. Or should I actually just play knight to g5? Actually no, that's too boring. Maybe just h4, you know? But he wants to take my knight. Isn't he? Isn't this a mate? Bishop g5.
Bishop takes g5 checkmate.
What?
Checkmate, white is victorious.
Really? The Stockfish 3 is the point where the challenge starts to get hard. I'm just joking, we're still playing with a stupid fish. However, I need to admit, this one was harder, even if a little bit. Even at the start of the first attempt, I immediately realized that it's going to be harder, as somehow out of nowhere Stockfish decided why not to do some insane shit and ruin the full attempt, and played the advanced gambit. In addition, after that shitty opening, he had decided to disable my king by sacrificing his bishop. And yes, that would be good in the regular chess game, but I can't really see anything, so the harder position is, the harder it's for me to think up a plan. And then the second game was really smooth, even though I needed to lose a lot of brain cells to figure out a plan to not lose. Okay, apparently this challenge isn't too hard. Or now.
b4.
Oh no, are you kidding me? Do not play this shit right now, I don't want to lose my brain cells because of this.
Bishop takes f7 check.
Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to win this game if he is doing sacrifices like that? e6.
Queen takes e6 check.
A long castle. King c1. Why can't I do this? Oh, low battery, yes, I hope no. Rook g7. Okay, yes, rook g7 is made, you see? I said rook g7. I hope that counts. Let's play rook g7.
Rook g7 checkmate.
Don't write in the comments that didn't count, okay? Game 4. Do I even need to say anything? I think you remember, as I said, you'll still get your daily portion of human suffering in the later games. The later games are now. So why does this game was so hard? I'm gonna tell you this. The actual game was not too much harder, even though the fish had an elo of 1700. It took me like 1 hour to actually get a successful game, which is pretty lucky. You'll see the game later, you'll understand why I told you this. The problem was in the voice detector. I can bet you're going to hear the difference between B, D and G as he said them right now, but it turns out that AI is not too strong nowadays, and it leads to some interesting situation like playing group opening instead of Queen's Gambit and etc. This little misunderstanding was hidden in my games like a stupid deadass, but then when I had enough of this badassery, I have made a decision. I read the instruction. And oh boy, I was shocked about the thing I read there. So basically, I have two ways of inputting the moves. The first one is known to you. We just say the algebraic notation. For example, knight d4. But as we all know, that method kinda sucks. Or better I say, it sucks for this challenge, as the board literally shows us the moves that is going to be done. But there is a problem, we can't really see. So what exactly can save us from suffering? The answer is words. Lichess has an option to say some words that are used instead of the board coordinate. For example, if we want to move our pieces to d4, we need to say delta 4. By doing this, we have zero chance to misspell something that will make the worst move in their entire career. For me, I used three words that I was struggling with, B, D and G, that being Bravo, Delta and Golf. And just in the first game after implementing this new strategy, I won. I don't know if I just got lucky or what, but the game with this fish was literally easier than with the first one. I guess it's kinda cool. G4.
G4. D5.
You kidding me? King to H1. Bishop B4.
B4.
D4.
G4.
Not G4. Not G4.
D5.
No. D4.
E5. D6.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. You see this? D4. No. Delta 4. H takes G5.
H takes G5 checkmate. Checkmate, white is victorious.
This game is everything bad from the other games, but somehow even worse. Now the weak part was not the voice detector, not the time, but the actual strength of the bot. I was really shocked when I found out that it has a elo of 2000, which is almost the same as I have in regular rapid chess. And of course, the fact that I was skipping all games in my head for straight 3 hours was really making me tired. I don't even know if I got lucky with the first game or what, but the 5th Stockfish is not really a fish, it's just a shark. To put into perspective, I won Stockfish 4 under 20 moves. And you know what? For all of my 2 hours of attempts, 5th Stockfish didn't blunder any piece. Just any, not even a single pawn. I have decided to try again later when I won't be tired, and you know what? I kinda did it. Why kinda and why I'm just so angry of this voice detector? Just watch. The game started in the best way for me. A simple opening, we exchanged a lot of pieces, all of the stuff, and only after 5 minutes of play, we were in the endgame, where I was totally winning. A few moments later, I had 4 pawns and he had nothing. Remember that information, by the way, that will be really important. After I promoted 2 queens to do the mate, I was confident I'm going to mate him using the ladder mate. But remember that 4th pawn? Yes, that is the pawn on c3. This pawn and the voice detector did the worst wombo combo and made me lose 2 queens in 2 moves. How? I just thought the pawn was on the f or the e file, so I wanted to move them on e4 and f4, but they're not really there, and we can do this move. But the voice detector has 47 chromosomes and thought I wanna move my queens on f4 and e4, and because of that I lost both of my queens and also barely lost a pawn. That is the end. I wasn't playing further after that. I think I won't be able to do better, and I think I just won the game with Stockfish. Like, yes, I didn't do a mate and all of the stuff that you are going to be complaining about, but seriously, do you really think I'm that bad and I can't win with literally 4 queens? I'm back for some more. We're going to beat the 5th Stockfish today, I hope. Of course, I don't have a lot of time, but if no, then okay, c3. There is a knight there, okay. Knight Bravo 5.
Knight b5. Rook f8.
A4.
h4.
No. F4.
Queen f4 check. King takes f4.
Queen D4.
Queen e4 check.
No.
King takes c8. Insufficient material draw.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially won a game of chess while being completely blindfolded. I really had a lot of fun making and editing this video for you, even though I technically didn't beat Stockfish 5. If you manage to beat 5th Stockfish like that, and not like me, and you'll give a proof, I'll add this challenge to the list of hardest challenges. But for now, I have only added 4th one and ranked it as a hard challenge. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if yes, you'll probably enjoy the other ones on my channel. And as always, please like the video and join the gang of here before 2000 subscribers, that really helps a lot. See you guys around in the next video. Cranberry.